she's in love with my hot rod. It's my big V8 that really gets her off.
Special thanks to industry leaders, Parts Canada, and Drag Specialties. We support the sport. Metzler ME 880 Marathon. Dealey Harley-Davidson Canada. Welcome to Biker TV. By bikers, for bikers. This week on Biker TV, the Runway Romp. The Canadian Vintage Road Racing Association races in North Bay, Ontario. But first, tech tips with Wally.
Welcome to Biker TV Tech Tips. This week we're going to talk a little bit about batteries. We'll start off by talking about the batteries that we don't use anymore. Conventional style batteries. Can't do this with yours, I'll bet. Conventional style battery that we filled up with electrolyte. When the battery was received by the dealer, it was empty. You'd have to fill it up with electrolyte through these little caps. You had a vent that came out one side of the battery, and some of the problems that this battery was famous for was if it was overheated, it would vent out, and there was a vent hose that went on this little portion right here of the top of the battery. If that was left off, then it would just, the electrolyte or the acid really is what it is that would come out of your battery, would go all over your motorcycle. Now in model year 2000, Harley-Davidson came out with a much superior battery, a lot cleaner to use, a lot easier to use, and a lot tougher. It's referred to as an AGM battery, which stands for absorbent glass mat. Again, I've taken the top off this one so we can see. Inside the battery, we have 6 cells that are full of a glass mat that's packed in fairly tightly. And our electrolyte is actually absorbed into that mat. So we don't have, like we did in the conventional battery, we don't have to fill it. When we receive the battery, it's full. In fact, there are no caps on the top to fill it. We couldn't fill it if we wanted to. If you do have this old style battery in your motorcycle right now, maybe if you've got an older bike, might even be a shovel head. It doesn't mean you have to stay with the conventional style battery. The AGM battery retrofits back quite a ways, so if you go to your dealer and tell them what you have for a bike, they can look it up and they can probably set you up with an AGM battery, and you can have a little better system than what you've had in the past with the conventional battery. Let's have a look at a couple batteries. These are both AGM batteries, and they both are the same size. They seem like they're the same battery, but you got to kind of be careful on this because not all of our motorcycles have the positive and negative terminals on the same side of the battery. Even though these two batteries look exactly the same, if we look at the tops of them, you'll see that on one we have a positive on the right hand side, but on the other one it's a negative on that side. So it's not going to work in the same bike. Another nice characteristic of the AGM battery is you can install this battery pretty much in any direction. You could lay the battery down, there's nothing going to leak out of it. In fact, in some of the mules, they were actually laid down. You could probably put the battery in upside down if you wanted to, nothing's going to come out. So they're a real good battery as far as that goes. We don't have to worry about any spills. Let's have a look at the proper way to install a battery or take your old battery out of your bike and install a new one. We have a negative post and we have a positive post. And if we look at our motorcycle, our chassis on the motorcycle it's basically a large ground wire. The whole chassis is ground. So what we want to do is we want to disconnect the negative post first and then the positive. If we don't do that, if we take the positive off first and we happen to make contact with the chassis with our wrench, we're going to do some arc welding. Just like the different batteries that we were talking about there's also different chargers nowadays, and in fact you may have to put a charger on your battery a little more so than you had to in the past if you had an older motorcycle. If we look at the modern bikes we have nowadays, we have, we have security systems in them, we have radios in them, we have fuel injection systems in them, we have all of this electronic stuff that we didn't have in the past. Now, when you shut your bike off, that doesn't necessarily mean that everything's stopping. To cure that problem is actually buy yourself one of these little battery tenders, and you can actually leave one end of it hooked right up to your bike, depending on which style you get. This has got the alligator clips, but you can get another style, just like you might use for your heated vest, that actually bolts right onto your battery.
When we come back, the Runway Romp with our friends at the VRRA. Dragon Jeans, what Bikertv rides in.
Why pay more? Check us out. Royal Distributing, Canada's power sports leader. We have parts, accessories, and lots more for all makes of cruisers, V-twin and metric. Canada's largest selection of helmets and clothing. Shop our website, shop by phone, or visit any one of our huge superstores. Why pay more? Check us out. Royal Distributing, Canada's power sports leader.
Closed captioning by Hog Tunes. Audio solutions for the great American cruiser.
Someone made a suggestion, you got an airport up there, maybe we could use it at a racetrack. So I went and talked to the mayor, and he said, that sounds like a good idea. So I went and talked to the airport manager, and they said, okay. So we got a bunch of friends together, originally all local guys, and they put the track together. And of course the club supports it, and they come in and race. And we've done that ever since.
It's a big airstrip, so we're fortunate that way that we can get some nice, back stretch, front stretch. It's not, limited. We have a very, very long strip here to make a nice track.
Very nice. Everybody seems to enjoy it. I like the infield. It takes a little while to get in here, but...
Yeah, it does take a little bit of time to get in here, but once you're in here, the camaraderie just makes it so worthwhile. I mean, that's why we're all here, really. It's the people and, our love for riding motorcycles. We always get the same
do have the same number of people come up here, the real enthusiasts who like to race no matter what, you know. And did you see the crazy crew that's here?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, everybody's running back and forth with parts and helping everybody out and doing the last minute tire changes, and somebody's changing motors, rebuilding motors. That's insane.
Yeah, that's really good stuff.
Whatever it takes to get everybody around the course, though.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, and it's part of the club atmosphere.
So you're responsible for the Runway Romp.
Yeah, it was the name actually was given to it by my wife. She came up with the idea, and we just call it the Romp most of the time now. And it was a good name because it sort of fits the kind of efforts that go on here.
Mm-hmm. So you've been racing for a long, long time?
Yeah, I started in 1956 in England, and I quit for about 30 years after I got married in '62, and then I started again with this club in 1987.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what do you race now?
Well, I just built a FZR 600 mainly for endurance races and track days. I'm not doing regular racing anymore. I've done it enough, you know. Mm-hmm. I used to race Triumphs at one time, and I raced Hondas for a while, Honda 350s in period 1, period 2. So, you know, had my turn of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've raced at Daytona and, you know, Mid-Ohio and all over the place. I did the Isle of Man in '98, and, you know, had my share of fun.
More battles in the corners at the Runway Romp. Stay tuned. Dragon Jeans, the authentic motorcycle jeans.
Anything you wanna do. Anything you wanna do. Anything you wanna do.
Bikertv rides safe in Dragon Jeans. Dragon Jeans, what's covering your butt?
Advanced welding techniques, training for success. Come see our new virtual training lab at advancedwelding.ca.
You are a points leader of some sort. Tell me about that.
I'm leading, I guess apparently I'm leading the series in the P4 F1. championship at this point.
And what's P4F1?
It's the latest period up to 89, 750 inline fours, and up to 1,000 V-twins.
Oh, so what is your bike then?
It's a 1989 ZX7.
Oh, cool. Sounds peppy.
It's quite peppy. It's not compared to some of the modern bikes, but it's a good fun ride, and it's a great club, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looks like everybody has a good time.
Absolutely.
What's I guess that would be the best part about racing, is the fun aspect of it.
There's really no point in racing if it's not fun. So.
Exactly. We're so pretty. You have to tell me about yourself. Who are you for starters?
My name is Laura Sewell-Standen, and I race a Honda CBR 250.
Oh, cool. Fun. Exciting. She's a daredevil. And you?
Mel Prevo from North Bay, and I race a Honda 250 VTR.
And you?
Jen Carrier from North Bay also, and I'm on a Honda Hurricane, a 600.
Ah, you're all crazy girls.
Yeah.
I had to ask you about your shirts. Here we have Mother. We have Jugs for obvious reasons, and we have Speed. That's great. So you girls are obviously friends, family. What are you doing? You all hang out together?
Bonded by motorcycling.
Yeah. Motorcycle bonding.
Absolutely, we love it. Actually, she got me started, and
it was my boyfriend that got me started, but then I hung on to these two. I mean, 3 girls racing can't be bad, right?
we got to have fun with that.
Every day.
And a big part of what we do, this camaraderie, there's a name for it. It's called bench racing. So, I mean, we do the road racing, but the other part is bench racing.
Bench racing.
Yeah, so going on that cruise we're in a unique place here in North Bay where we have the lake right beside the track. So it was a great place to do some bench racing.
After yesterday, you're going again?
Yeah, just a couple rips.
Just a couple of rips.
Yeah.
You're hardcore.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
What happened yesterday?
Well, just not thinking and just too much of my mind organizing the event.
Right.
Yeah, and just the way I went, tumbled.
You're all good though. Everything's
No, but
no, but you're back.
I'm gonna go out for a practice session and see if I can move.
All right, I'll bug you after.
Okay.
See how you made out. If you stand back and just watch the people, everybody's running in and out of everybody's pit area with tools and wrenches and helping, and it's very nice.
It's amazing. You know, someone will have a 35-year-old British motorcycle, and they've got an electrical problem. So they're going to go and they're going to get a coil, for example, off of a 20-year younger Japanese bike to make the British bike work. And it's just like you said, you cross the pit, you find a part, you cobble something together, and make it work, because we all want to race.
And so many different types of people. The age range, for example, is huge.
It
What's
is.
the oldest racer? Do you know?
Well, I'm not too sure what the oldest racer is, but there's some guys that have been racing for over 40 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
And people as young as 16.
Yes, and some of the 70-year-old racers have the number 1 on their plate, you know, so they're fast.
Right.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard for the 16-year-old guys to aspire to be that 75-year-old
Well, you know,
guy.
I turned 16 last year, so, you know, it's...
Green style motorcycle cam you got there.
Because I crashed yesterday, high-sided.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Doc
okay?
says I'm okay anyways.
You're okay? Bike's okay?
Bike seems to be okay. The wife's not happy.
No, that happens though.
Yeah.
Probably not the first time, eh?
No,
not the first time the wife's not been happy with you.
No.
Are you running now? Are you
going on next, yeah.
You're competing against your buddy over here, Rubber
my
Down?
partner over here, Rubber Down.
Rubber Down.
Yeah. Except I lost a piece of my leather when I went sliding, so I
duct tape. After the break, more VRRA Runway Romp action coming at you. Choose one of our existing audio kits or design your own. Hob Tunes, audio solutions for the great American cruiser.
It's the #1 training facility for motorcycle mechanics in Canada. The course here is amazing. The teachers are amazing. This is where it's at.
Bikertv is proudly supported by Hip Cycle, expert Harley-Davidson service. Creative Chaos Tattoo, not for the weak of heart. SBB, Ontario's ultimate biker bar. Dynatunes, motorcycle tuning experts. Motorcycleinsurance.ca, we insure your passion.
Everybody, please take extra caution today, okay? Because I think that we're changing the track. Try and make it as safe as we can. But guys, please be safe out there, okay?
I seen you up on the roof there.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming down to talk to me.
Thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
What's your name?
My name's Jody McChesney.
Where are you from, Jody?
I'm from Sudbury, Ontario.
Ah, how long you been racing?
I started racing in 2006.
Oh.
This is my 4th season at it.
4 seasons? What's your bike?
It's a 1987 Yamaha FZ 750.
So you two are tech?
We are doing tech this weekend, yep.
What's that entail?
This weekend, a heck of a lot of work because we've had so many people go down. Basically on tech, we have check sheets that we go through each motorcycle and check for safety related features on the motorcycle. And if they are completed properly, then they are checked, and that means they can take the bike on the track. We put a band on the fork leg, and that tells the people on pit out what practice session they should be in.
What's going on? Hello.
Just getting ready. We're next up.
Are you next up? So I come over here to put the pressure on you, to stress you right out.
That's really what I need.
What's your name?
Colin.
Where are you from, Colin?
I'm from Grafton, Ontario.
What are you riding?
That's an RS 125.
Oh, cool. Very cool. How long you been racing?
I took a 25-year break. This is my first year back after 25.
Why the 25?
I got competitive. I was doing well, and then I took a break for family life.
Oh yeah.
I had to raise some kids and do all that stuff, and they're taking care of themselves now. So
that's perfect.
Decided to try this again.
Rumor going out that there's some drama going on over here. What's going on?
Yeah, it almost sounds like a reality show.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes to the race, and we all decided, like lemmings, to start running towards the pit and change tires to get slicks.
What's going on, guys? Looks pretty serious.
Well, the clutch is dragging, so we can't get neutral or anything on the bike.
Oh.
So you can ride it without the clutch, but you can't sit on the line or get neutral or anything like that. So.
All right, I see.
Both these guys are former students of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I teach the auto program, so they cut their teeth working on that bike in the shop, and Luke comes to the track with us every time, and Cody started racing this year, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll just be out for 10 minutes. We'll come back. Okay?
All right. Okay. All right. I wasn't going to bug you. I just wanted to know why you don't have your handles on the back of your leathers.
I gotta ask, guys, what are you up to here?
Making breakfast. Yeah, just hanging out. Nothing better to do. We thought we'd take the motor apart and look at it, see what makes it tick.
Oh, very good.
That's what made it tick yesterday. Have a look if you can. That used to be a clutch basket. Went for a little drive to Newmarket, Ontario yesterday to pick up some parts and extra motor. And so we were up late last night drinking beer and wine and women and song. Otherwise, we would have had the motor done.
What are you racing, Trevor?
89 ZX7 H1.
Oh, cool. How long you been doing that?
2 years. 2 years.
Good, good.
Yeah. Lots
Fairly
of fun.
new guy.
Fairly new guy on the track. Yeah.
How do you make out with it? Good?
I do okay. I don't finish last, but we have fun. We have fun. Bottom line.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, we
eh?
have a lot of fun. We're 3
Fun.
guys from Sudbury come up, and we've been doing it for 2 years.
And so we got a really good crew to help, and Jody Pierce particularly has taken over. Very proud of him. He's taken over a lot of the work I used to do. He's half my age, so that helps a lot.
Well, that wraps up an exciting weekend here at the 10th Annual Runway Romp. Many thanks to our good friends at the VRRA, especially our good friend Peter Balin for hooking me up with a sweet ride. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back here at the track on Biker TV. Next week on Biker TV, Tech Tips with Wally, Total Performance at Dynatunes, and Wednesday Bike Night at Royal Distributing. Special thanks to Biker Coffee, made by bikers for bikers. The Motorcycle Ride for Dad, fighting prostate cancer Canada-wide. Royal Distributing. Check out the new store in Whitby, Ontario.
Well, baby, she's in love with a